everyone, and welcome back to another video. So this is going to be a reading vlog. I'm starting it today because I'm not sure how long it's going to be, and I'm kind of trying to figure out the vlog anyway, because I'd really love to start posting those on my channel, but I hope that you enjoy it. There's going to be 3 different books that I'm going to feature in this vlog. Hopefully I can get all these done throughout it. But I really would love some feedback on what you liked in the vlog, what you didn't like in the vlog, what you want more of, that kind of thing. That way I can make sure that I'm getting everything in the vlog that you guys want to see. So I would really appreciate that if you would let me know. But without further ado, let's talk about the books I'm going to feature in this vlog. So the first one, and probably the main one, is going to be the book that I'm reading on my Kindle, and that is Of Darkness and Light, which is the second one in the Bound and the Broken series. Let me make sure that that's correct. Yes. So I'm about 60-ish% done in this book. So I'm really hoping that I can kind of finish it in the next few days. But then I also am reading Omnivore's Dilemma, which is my nonfiction book. I'm trying to read about a chapter of this a day. I'm not sure this one will get done in the vlog. But then the other one that I'm really hoping to finish is A Monsoon Rising by Thea Guanson. This is the second one in the Hurricane Wars series. Not sure if this is the last one or if it's going to be a trilogy of some sort. But this is the recent one that came out. So I haven't started this one yet. I'm hoping to start it at some point today. So these are the 3 books that I'm going to feature in this vlog, and let's go do some other stuff. So I did just go to the store, so I'm washing all my veggies. I've still got a little bit to do, but got to get those prepped. And then my husband is smoking a pork today. We're going to do a Mexican pork, which is, it's just like fajita seasoning and Cholula and stuff like that. And it's super, super good. And we're going to have it with corn tortillas that I am making myself. I've got the little corn flour right there. So I'm really excited about that. I've never made corn tortillas before, so this is going to be really interesting. I usually make sourdough discard tortillas. Now the last batch that I did, they weren't very good, and they were kind of like really rubbery. Well, it's because I tried a different method to like cook them. So I don't think I'm going to be doing that method anymore. I'm just gonna roll them out and then put them on a cast iron and cook them because it seems to do better. So it's got a recipe on there for the corn tortillas, so I'm gonna follow them. It looks pretty simple, pretty easy. So I'm excited to try it and see how they fare out, and I'll show you guys later like what the pork looks like and the corn tortillas and dinner and everything. But that's not gonna be until a little bit later, which in the video it'll probably be pretty quick for you guys. Hey guys, so I wanted to show you my corn tortillas. So I haven't made them yet, but I'm doing the prep for it. So I wanted to show you what I use and the beginning of it. So this is the mesa harina that I use. I apologize if I'm pronouncing that incorrectly, but it's basically your corn flour, and I try to only buy organic just because of all the crap that they spray on our food and everything else that's in the food. So try to do whole food and organic if at all possible. But then this is my dough ball right now, You've got to let it sit for an hour under a damp cloth. And then after that, I will be making the corn tortillas. And dinner is served. Good morning, everyone. So, I didn't do a check-in last night because my husband and I decided to watch Last Man Standing. We've been watching that sitcom lately, and so far, really enjoyed it. I watched it a long time ago when I was like, high school, college, that kind of thing or whatever. But now we're watching it in full, so we're super excited. So I wanted to give you a little bit of a check-in. So in The Omnivore's Dilemma, I read another chapter, and right now I'm really enjoying this nonfiction. Basically, like, what he's doing is he's going through all of the different ways that we get our food. So the 3 ways are, and the first way is industrial, the second is pastoral, and the third is personal. So basically, the industrial is corn, pastoral is grass, and the personal is the forest. So he went through the industrial farming, which is basically corn and soybean production. And then I'm on the grass part for pastoral. So we've already looked at the organic industrial, and so now he's on the organic small farmer, and so he's on a grass farm right now, which is really cool, to say the least. So hopefully I can read another chapter of that today. And then I read a good amount in Of Darkness and Light. So I am about 69% done with this book. So I'm really needing to focus on that, but I do have some cooking that I need to do today. On Sundays, I do meal prepping. So I have a lot of like stuff that I pre-cook. So I'm gonna make my lunches. I'm doing some bone broth today, beef bone broth, and then I'm gonna can it. I've got some chickens that I gotta cut up and freeze. I'm making some avocado salad, egg salad. And then I think there's one other thing, but I don't remember what it is. Oh, I gotta feed my sourdough. So I'll try to bring you along for like little snippets and stuff of that, but that's gonna be most of my day, because usually Sundays is that. And I'm sorry about the voice. I'm fighting a little bit of a cold, so we'll struggle around here, but yeah. See the snow? Okay, go on. I mean, it's just the snowing. Welcome to Indiana weather. Hey everyone. So I gotta sit you like this, so that way you can kind of see what I'm doing. But I'm chopping up some veggies to put on my baking sheet, because I've got to roast my bones and the veggies before I put them in the Instant Pot and have them cook for about 2 hours to make my broth. So let's get started. basically that is the finished first part. I'm just waiting for the oven to get to 400, and then they gotta bake for 45 minutes. So I got a lot done already today. This is literally the last thing I have to do. And basically right now I'm waiting for my back thing, as you can hear, to go up. So that way then I can put the little cap on that, and then it can build pressure. So that way I can my beef bone broth. So yeah, really it's just like a waiting game and then a babysitting game. So I'll show you once they get done. And here is the final product of my beef bone broth. So it's got to sit on the counter for about 12 to 24 hours until I can put it away. Just so that way we make sure that it seals and everything. So yeah, that is, or was, my big project today that I did. So I'm super happy on how they turned out. It looks like they turned out really well. So I'm excited. Good morning, everyone. So I read a lot last night, actually. So I'm really glad with my progress. I read another chapter in my nonfiction book, and I'm about 82% done in the Bound and the Broken series, book 2. So I'm hoping that I can finish that today, and then I can also read one more chapter in my nonfiction book. And as you can see behind me, there's Kai, and it is a winter wonderland outside. So it has snowed for over 24 hours now here, and it just keeps on coming down. So I've got to do some shoveling today too, but that's gonna be a little bit later. But yeah, I'll give you a reading check-in later. Hi everyone, and welcome back. Welcome to the end of the vlog. I haven't really vlogged all week, which is just normal. I was gonna try to end it Monday night, but then that didn't work, partly because like I didn't get a lot of reading done. Well, I did do a lot of reading off camera. So I did finish Of Darkness and Light, the second one in the Bound and the Broken series by Ryan Cahill. I finished this Monday night. So this one was super, super good. I really, really enjoyed it. The next one that I need to read is a novella before I can go into book 3. But that one I'm not reading until February, maybe. Because I've got I've got one other Kindle book I need to read before I get to that one, and I'm actually about 100 pages in that book, which you'll see that one on my next vlog. But yeah, the second book in the Bound and the Broken series was phenomenal. I do have to say it started out slightly slow, really didn't grip me, and I think that's part of the reason why it took me so long to really get into it. But as soon as I continued to read, then it hooked me, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is great. Now, there is a cliffhanger at the end of it, and freaking blew my mind away. I didn't even see that coming. Partly because the guy that we read from in this book, like, the names aren't the same. So it's just like, holy crap. I had no idea. So super, super good. Chalk it up to Ryan Cahill. He can write an epic fantasy for sure. And I'm excited to get to the next one. And hopefully I'll be vlogging that as well. I don't remember what chapter I was on of my nonfiction, The Omnivore's Dilemma, when I started the vlog. But I am on chapter 16 now. So I've got to read a chapter today. I try to read a chapter a day in my nonfiction. So that way I can finish it by Friday of next week. So cross your fingers. Hopefully I can get that done. And then I said I was going to start this one, but I don't think I ever showed you guys. Well, I did start it, but I started it off camera. And I'm about 50% in the book right now, and it's actually really, really good. I think it's a lot better than the first one, to be honest, on the romance side. I like it a little bit more, and I think it's because they don't, like in the first one, it was supposed to be an enemies to lovers, but there wasn't that angst, I guess, on either character really, but now there's angst. So I'm really, really like vibing with the romance, and also vibing with the whole fantasy plot as well. So I'm probably not going to start another vlog until next Friday. I might try to do like a weekly one. I'm not sure. I need to figure out when I'm going to start the vlog, because I want to be able to show more reading in it. And I feel like on the weekends I don't get to do that as much, but my weeknights are usually busy until about 8:30, 9 o'clock, and then I sit down and I read for about 2 to 3 hours, depending on how tired I am. So, yeah, I'm not quite sure. I really would like to do more vlogging. I think it would be really fun. So you'll probably see some dispersed in and out of my vlogs. It's really hard to vlog when I have a full-time job. Like where I have to like leave the house. I work from home 2 days a week, but you know, I'm working, and on my lunch break, I don't read. I go work out in the gym. So if that's something that you would want to see, just a little bit more of like kind of my life, let me know in the comments below, because I'll video, you know, and like clip out my workout and whatnot, and like have that shown or something. But yeah, just let me know what you like, what you don't like, if you want to see more cooking, if you want to see more like what my husband and I watch, if we're watching or something or whatever, I can take snippets of that. So yeah, just let me know down below. I'm gonna probably try a bunch of different things, but we'll see what sticks and what, you know, works and what doesn't. But I'd love to hear from you guys. So don't forget, like, subscribe, and be good people.
When you feel it's hopeless, when you think that you lost, oh, I will take your hand and we'll rise up from the dust. Oh, here we go, 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 let us heal and grow. You won't be alone, we're unstoppable.